Hi guys, welcome back to my channel, or welcome if you're new. My name is Kyra and I am a recovering beauty guru. I've spent the last 6 years of my life doing social media in the beauty category and pretty much bought everything that I could ever want in terms of makeup. And now I'm working on changing my mindset through a lot of different avenues, and one of those is project panning. Today is my update for Deck of Panning, and I could not be more excited. I will have one roll out and roll in. I had hoped to maybe have two, but we'll get there. But before we get started, if you haven't already, I'd love to have you subscribe and come hang out with us here on the channel. I do lots of project panning, conscious consumerism, affordable makeup, and just generally encouraging you guys to enjoy what you already have, myself included. Let's get started. So I did a thing, again, twice actually. I had rolled in my Rare Beauty Positive Light Tinted Moisturizer with the goal to finish it, and at the last update I did weigh it, and I had used more than 3 grams of it, and just how the bottle was feeling and stuff, it felt basically empty. And so I thought I'll just decant or depot or whatever you want to call it. I'll squeeze out the remainder of the foundation into a little container, finish it up, maybe even go ahead and draw a card for this product because I will be done with it in the blink of an eye. And yet it filled up 2 of these little Clinique pots, and these 2 together and the packaging are like 22, 23 grams. And before I put them into these containers, I weighed the packaging with the foundation and it was at 30.14 grams. I've used it only 5 times since the last update, which doesn't seem quite right to me because I have been concentrating on this. It is what it is, and you know, I'm just going to keep on keeping on. I'm not going to pick a new card though, because there's definitely more than a couple of uses in these, and I am a rule follower. But I did the same thing for my year-long project pan. Spoiler alert, I should say, because I'm panning my Shiseido skin tint here. And again, I thought, man, there's not much product left. I'll just put it into another container so we can see how much, so we can weigh it without the packaging, blah, blah, blah. Turns out I have a full eye cream size thing of it. So lesson learned, but that one will be staying in for the month. Then I had the 10 of Hearts, and the prompt for that was nostalgic, and I chose the Benefit Hoola bronzer. You're going to see a learning curve in this project, one that I will remedy as I'm able to roll new things in, but I had the goal to use it 20 times, and it is the full size, and it doesn't, it's not disturbed. I'm not even taking pictures of this because the goal is to use it 20 times. And I've used it 9 times. What I should have done though is like used it on my face and maybe as a part of my eyeshadow or something, so I could get 2 uses at a time. But regardless, this will continue to stay in the project. That's fine with me. I do really like this product. I just love this project so much that I always want to be able to roll in as many products as I can, because Emily does such a great job with rotating the prompts and keeping things interesting. And I also forgot to say, this project was created by Emily and Max. The info is always down in the description box for me. And thank you, Emily, as always, for continuing to refresh the prompts from month to month. 9 uses. This will definitely be a rollout by the next update, and I'm just gonna have to accept that. Next, way overshot my goal on this. For the 8 of Hearts, it was the prompt eyeshadow, and I have a no pan left behind project, so I don't really want to roll a lot of eyeshadows into Deck of Panning if I don't have to. However, I do have this Charlotte Tilbury cream eyeshadow. It's now called Oyster Pearl, but when I bought it, it was called Marie Antoinette. And you can see I've gotten a lot of use on this. I really love this product. But I set a 20 use goal, just thinking this is probably the last year I'm going to be able to use it and get good use out of it. And so this is going to be a long-term product, which is fine. But again, I'd rather this project just be more fun and keep things interesting. So again, lesson learned. So I had the goal to use this 20 times. I've used it 3 times. I enjoyed it all 3 times. I've been kind of lazy about doing my makeup on the weekends recently. And so I think I've missed out on some usage in that way, but that's okay. We don't have to wear makeup every day if we don't want to. The next product, however, I am going to break the rules, so to speak, because I'm decluttering this product. You'll see that I strongly dislike this product. It is the e.l.f. Putty Blush in the shade Tahiti. I love this color. This was part of my original drawing of cards for the 9 of Spades. It was the prompt Cities. And so I chose this because the shade is called Tahiti. And I love this shade. But these, especially the matte putty blushes, I just don't have the best luck with. They're kind of a cream to powder formula, which doesn't always seem to apply very well to my oily skin. And I had the goal to use this 10 times because I knew that was going to be a challenge as it was. However, I did use it 3 times and decided it is leaving my collection. So that is our one rollout today, and I will be rolling something else in. And I give myself the prerogative to do that because I'm not going to work on something that I know I'm going to declutter. I knew I didn't like it when I put it in the project, and I thought I'll challenge myself to use it 10 times and maybe I'll, you know, realize I do like it or find a way to like it, and absolutely not. I hate this stuff. All right, next, and I think the last one from my intro was the 2 of Diamonds, which was Represents Another Project. One of my favorite projects to watch, and I've never participated, but one of my favorite projects to watch is the Graveyard Project Pan. And there are 2 types of products in that project. There's collecting cobwebs, meaning it's just not getting used, or there are graveyard products, and that means a product that you tried to pan before but didn't meet your goal. So I chose Graveyard Project Pan, and I chose a graveyard product. And it is my Sea Breezy Cream Bronzer Mini. I have the goal to hit pan on it because it is old, it's just starting to dry up. And I am so close to hitting pan on this one, but that's okay. Regardless, this will be a rollout next month, and I've used it 9 times so far in the project, so I'm happy with my usage. And lastly, in my March update, I had rolled in a product, and I got the King of Hearts, which was to hit pan. The face cards of this project do not change every month, just the numbered cards. So King of Hearts is always hit pan. So I chose my Laura Geller Baked Gelato Swirl Illuminator in the shade Peach Glow. Absolutely adore a peach highlighter, especially in the spring. So again, the goal is to hit pan. I've used it 10 times so far in the project, and I'm really hoping that you're going to be able to see some of that progress in the photos, because I can definitely tell a difference. I think I'm still quite a ways from being able to roll that one out, but that's okay with me. I am enjoying every single use of that product. So I'm going to bust out my Grateful Dead cards. I bought these one year when I was in Estes Park, and they're so colorful that it makes it very, very hard to play cards with them. So I figured they would be perfect for this project because it doesn't really matter, just the suit. So okay, got my Joker. I just wanted to pull out the Joker so that I can prove to you that there is one in here. I'm going to slide it into the deck, and now I'm going to shuffle them a few times because we are rolling in one product in place of the e.l.f. terrible putty blush, but I do have a home for it to go to, and that always helps me to be able to feel okay with decluttering an item if it's going to another happy home, kind of like an animal. All right, enough is enough. I'm going to split the deck right here, and this top card is going to be our card. Oh, I should do it this way. 7 of Clubs. I love the dancing skeletons. Isn't that such a fun playing card? All right, so 7 of Clubs. Let me get my computer going here, and then we'll find out what the prompt is. All right, I've got the deck of panning spreadsheet pulled up here, so I'm going to go to the 2024 game board. Again, we have the 7 of Clubs, which is Bomb. I'm not familiar with that one. I'll have to look at the prompts. I know. Oh, I think it's Black-owned makeup brand. Yes, it is. Interesting. I will have to take a moment and figure that. Oh, Fenty Beauty could be one of those. I'm going to take a gander at my collection, and I'll be right back. All right, I'm back. 12 hours later. It wasn't that I didn't have a bunch of products that fall into the category of Black-owned makeup brand. I do, but I have a couple of bronzers, but I'm kind of bronzer heavy right now. My projects, I had a blush or two, same thing. I'm really blush heavy in my project 10 uses right now. So just like I said I wasn't going to, I'm going to put eyeshadow in this place. And actually, I didn't know that this was a Black-owned beauty brand, but I did receive these in PR. They are from the brand called Amicole. Right here, and they are liquid eyeshadows. They're called the Lid Joy Liquid Matte Eyeshadow, and I have 2 shades. I had originally gotten 4 shades, and I got the brush in PR, but isn't this pretty? I think this would not be hard to do. And if I'm being honest, I haven't been reaching for these. So I'm thinking, you know, this is a good opportunity for me to play with these and make a decision about keeping them or passing them on. Because when it comes to liquids and creams, if they're not going to get used by me, I try to pass them on so that someone else can get a lot of good out of them before they expire. So the darker shade here is called Bed Stuy, and then the slightly lighter one is called Harlem. And, you know, they're liquid. I'm going to set a goal to use each of these 3 times. I think that's reasonable and will get me some use on these. They can certainly be combined with the never-ending Charlotte Tilbury Eyes to Mesmerize, as well as my ColourPop Super Shock Shadow that's in a project. So that is what I'm rolling in. Not a super exciting update, unfortunately, but next month we should definitely have some rollouts. I am predicting 3 and possibly these next month should be ready to roll out. So we'll be able to pick some new products. Then if this one wasn't quite as exciting for you, there are plenty of other Project Pan videos on my Project Pan playlist. So I'll have that link below for you. And that's it. That is my update. I love this project. It is so fun, and I look forward to my updates every single month. And what more could you want? I'm excited about makeup. I'm using what I have, and I'm looking forward to it and having fun every single month. I hope all of your makeup days are absolutely beautiful makeup days. This is my spring look, my spring glowy makeup that is oily, skin friendly look. So I hope you'll check that video out as well, and I will see you in the next video.